That is a big question that you need to answer for yourselves because, oh, I'm sorry. Am I hurting your feelings that you're going to have to stay in jail a couple weeks?
Now hold up. Did the judge just mock him for being upset about jail time? Whew, this courtroom's got more heat than a summer trial in Texas. Quick question though, do you think judges should show this kind of attitude? Or does it set the tone for accountability? Let me know in the comments.
Mr. Williams and Mr. Loving, Carl's right here, and Amy's on her way up.
Mr. Lovings has a girlfriend in court today. I've spoken to his mother, and she's willing and able to post bond for him. He does not have any pending cases, doesn't have any prior criminal history. He has been arrested before in North Carolina, but that case was dismissed per him.
You're making the rounds. You're the hopscotch into state to state, huh? You're playing hopscotch, huh? But with states.
They were detained in Virginia and given a traffic citation, but there was nothing observed or found in their car. Now, Mr. Williams.
Wait a minute. Hopscotch between states? That's not just shade, that's a legal roast. But it also signals something deeper. Jumping state lines with an unclear legal trail can trigger extradition or probation violations across jurisdictions. This isn't just a traffic stop, folks.
Is on probation in Chambers County, Anahuac, for possession of stolen firearm, which makes me think that maybe that firearm that he put on probation for in Chambers County may have been what they were arrested for, had the warrants for in Virginia, because they were both there. But he's on probation. That's just surmise, because it's the only thing that makes sense. But in any event, both of them are willing or requesting bond.
Okay.
And they're both from Houston. They have ties to the community. And
the question is, why are they in Houston?
Order in the court.
Why are you here? Why are you not in the respective state that you're wanted from?
We didn't know we had a warrant.
These are rhetorical questions. I'm not asking you to answer this now. See, guys, I've never met you before. I don't know you. The only way I get to know you guys is how you look on paper. Anything that you tell me is going to go. Anything that you tell me or you tell me is going to go in this ear and it's going to go out that ear, because whenever anybody gets here in front of me, it's all little bunnies jumping in the woods. But then when you get out the door, you turn into a different person. I don't know you. So that's why I asked Amy to tell me about you guys, to see where are you from, how long have the warrants been outstanding, what are the warrants for, and are you a dangerous person? Because that to me is the most important thing. Are you a dangerous person? Or are you going to mess with my city? Because if you are, I'm just going to keep you in custody. So you are Mr. Lovings.
That's me.
You were Lovings. Okay. And you were Mr. Williams. Got it. All right. So
Mr. Lovings does not have any prior criminal history, no prior convictions, not on probation.
So Lovings is wanted out of Virginia for theft of a firearm.
Yes. He also had some North Carolina history. They had concerns that it's actually a warrant as opposed to just being arrest and dismissal.
This is key. The judge is putting the spotlight on community ties versus flight risk. If someone's hopping states and already on probation, that's a red flag, especially when stolen firearms are involved. Remember, bond isn't about guilt, it's about risk.
In our system, we only see the booked arrests. So if there is a warrant, we're asking for no bond. If there's no warrant,
if you don't know, then I'm not prepared to do anything until you guys know exactly what's going on in North Carolina. I mean, is there a warrant? Is he on probation? What? Until we have some kind of certainty, if you're not sure, then I'm not ready to do anything. And I need to know everything that's out there. You know, if you're on probation, is there a warrant out there? Does this case originate out there and you got caught somewhere else? I don't know. So until we're able to find that out, you know, we can do this quick. It doesn't take a long time. You know, it's not like we're going to reset this a week or 2 weeks to get this stuff done. We can try to get it done later today. If not, we can roll it tomorrow.
Roll it to tomorrow, Judge?
Yeah, to give them enough time to reach out to North Carolina to figure out what's going on, because I want them, and I need to be 100% certain what's going on with you guys. If you have multiple warrants in multiple jurisdictions, no way I'm going to give you a bond. And that's what I need to know. Now you, Mr. Williams,
No.
what kind of criminal history, Amy, does Mr. Williams have?
Most recently, he was put on a deferred for state jail theft out of the 262nd.
And that's the one in Anahuac?
No, that's not 262nd.
Here,
He's just-
also had a
What are we talking about? Is it Keith Trick?
Keith Williams.
Keith Trick Williams.
He's on probation in Chambers County.
And Harris County.
And
I don't show any, I mean,
The charges are wrong. We never got arrested in Virginia. We got arrested in North Carolina. We never got caught with a gun in Virginia, so I don't even know what this is, honestly.
so you're telling me these charges originate from North Carolina?
Oh, we bonded out in North Carolina. And the case got dismissed. The warrant in Virginia, we never even got arrested in Virginia, went to jail in Virginia.
So here's what probably, in my guess, what probably happened is they issued a warrant in Virginia. For somehow, some way, you got picked up in North Carolina. They gave you a bond. And then when they gave you that bond in North Carolina, they said, hey guys, you need to go turn yourself in to wherever you're wanted from to take care of that.
Not at that time, we didn't have the warrants.
Yeah,
The warrants for Virginia just came last week. We went to jail in North Carolina July 12th.
Yeah, conspiracy.
Yeah,
Okay.
but the case got
Conspiracy.
dismissed.
Yeah, it got dismissed.
Dismissed. We didn't have to, they dismissed the case.
Conspiracy to
Judge, just, if it makes more sense, like you said earlier, just to roll it till tomorrow, and give the district attorney an opportunity to.
Yeah,
verify.
I think we're just not ready to make a decision at this time, guys. We need to know more information. I'm not gonna,
And they say they were dismissed, but I think Amy needs to verify, or Kim needs to verify that the case in North Carolina actually was dismissed.
guys, you gotta understand also, if you're picking up different cases in different states, the likelihood of me giving you a bond is probably slim. I mean, I'm not gonna let you just keep continuing to pick up cases in different, like I said, hopscotching from North Carolina, Mississippi, Alabama, Texas. It stops. I'm done playing hopscotch. So let's figure out what's going on. Let's roll it to tomorrow, and then we'll see.
Thank you,
Yeah?
Judge.
Okay.
Mr. Williams and Lovins, your honor again.
Good morning, guys.
You said from yesterday.
Yes, I remember.
Amy verified that the cases in North Carolina were dismissed. They do not have the pending cases in North Carolina. They both have cases pending in Virginia.
Okay.
With regards to,
So again, this is Lovings, and that's Williams.
Lovings.
No, Lovings,
Lovings.
Williams.
is right here, and that's
Right.
Williams.
Okay, so one of you guys, is it Mr. Williams, also has another case or something in Montgomery or?
He has two cases he's on probation for, one in Harris County since 2022 and one.
And just like that, boom, the judge goes full detective, Bode. Bunnies in the woods 1 minute, city threats the next. Do you think she's being fair or too harsh here? Sound off, because this kind of tough talk might just sway how the audience sees the defendants.
In Chambers County since 2022. He has no violations, no failures to report, and it's in good standing from what he's telling me. He does not have warrants on those cases.
Regarding the deferred that he's on here for that state jail in the 262nd, I did actually just notify the 262nd that's about the warrant in Virginia that was issued after his deferred here. So they are co-defendants out of Henrico County, Virginia.
And here's the legal bottleneck. The judge won't move forward until North Carolina confirms the full story. This is where cross-state cooperation matters. You can't just throw bond decisions around without knowing the full criminal history. It's high-stakes due diligence.
What happened?
So it was a ATM. Do you remember last month we had another?
Is an ATM theft?
It was
No.
that they robbed a guy who was repairing an ATM. Do you remember Jamal Robinson Ramirez? No, he was a fugitive we had last month. He also had North Carolina charge, and then he was also one out of Virginia. He was released.
Oh, that one. Yeah, okay,
Yeah.
I remember him. Yeah.
Also a co-defendant.
He's co-defendant.
Oh, that's the other co-defendant.
Yeah, that's a
Oh.
third.
Okay,
So,
so essentially what they're doing is they're robbing an ATM to try to get the money.
That's what is alleged, yes.
Right.
Lovings does have a second warrant for intentional damage. Did he go to the
Same place?
Yes. He has two warrants from the Virginia.